Okay. So just having a little check as to whether the position you've taken on the back of the body is comfortable. You might have already closed the eyes. You might close down the eyes now. Start to take awareness inwards. And if you can, bring awareness to your physical body. So have just a little moment, a check-in with your physical body. Maybe you are just remembering or reminding yourselves of any areas that are a little bit sensitive. Perhaps you're noticing places that are more at ease. And there might be spaces that feel a little tighter or more tense at the beginning of the practice. Feel the weight of the body on the air. And the movement of the body as you breathe. So as you inhale, it's almost a kind of sense of lifting through front and back body. A bit of lightness. And then as you breathe out, a sense of more heaviness and just dropping back into the earth. So if you can, just for the next few moments, stay with your breath and that unity it has with the body as you inhale and exhale, rise and fall, expand and contract. If you get distracted, that's fine, that's normal. Just come back to an in-breath. Breathe in through the nose if you can. You might breathe out through nose or out through a small gap in the lips. So this is soft, relaxed central nervous system breath. Oh. Rest and digest breath. So we've explored briefly body, then breath, and just give yourself a moment to check in with your mind. So it's not uncommon that we, bring mental baggage into our practice with us. And we're not trying to push that down, force it away, anything like that. We're just maybe asking that if for the next 45 minutes, that doesn't become our primary focus. Our body does, our breath does. So give space to anything that is perhaps just there, like, oh, I want some attention. And then see if you can allow it just to pass by. You might come back to it after your practice. Sometimes a practice can give us a bit of perspective, or the physical action of movement can move things through us, emotions. And we might find at the end of the practice, actually, I'm not bothered about that anymore. Spring is the time for planting our seeds. So, in our literal garden, if we have one, and also our seeds of intention. So if there is anything that you are welcoming into your world for spring, just hold that in your mind for a moment. It might be a feeling, a characteristic. It could be something very specific. You are confidently thinking about that. And as you exhale, you just allow that to drift up into the universe. Start to bring a little bit of movement now into your body. What feels right for you? And then perhaps you grab hold of opposite arms and just give your arms a little squeeze here or a little massage. So you're in control of the movement that you're taking, the method that you're working with. Come behind the neck, give the neck a little rub, maybe go down into the shoulders and across the top line of the shoulders. You might come around into the jaw, just give the jaw a little rub or a little tap with the ends of the fingertips. You could slide up past the ears, come to the temples. We're a lot more sensitive there. So we're kind of taking circular motion with the flat of our fingerprints. You might come to the middle of the brows, just a little bit of circular motion there. Just have a rub of the forehead and then maybe just raindropping on the head. So using our fingers to just gently create this kind of raindrop sensation on the head. Explore anything else that feels right there. So, you know, this is all part of yoga, part of a holistic practice, getting to know our body. And then when you're ready, bring the knees in towards you. Perhaps you have a little squeeze of your thighs. Maybe you're having a little roll on the spine. And then we're just going to have a little shake out. So take the toes and the hands up towards the sky. Just give your body a bit of a shake. Nice. Let's pop the feet down onto the ground, step them about hip distance apart, bring your arms down by the side of your body. So the back of the head remains on the earth, but the chin is tucked a little bit into the chest to give us length through the neck. Push down through the feet, breathe in, start to lift the hips to the sky, find bridge. Breathe out, let it roll down. Take two more just with your own breath, your own time. Let's bring that right knee in towards us when we're ready. Give it a little squeeze. Left foot stays on the ground. We're turning our right knee out to the right side, creating this kind of figure four shape. So the outside ankle comes onto the left thigh. Flex your right foot a little bit here. Maybe take an opportunity just to give the inner leg line a little bit of a massage or just a gentle touch and explore. So this is where our liver line lies amongst other lines connected to different organs, but spring is about the liver. And also massage can help us with moving fluid and things like fluid retention, lymphatic drainage. The liver is very much connected to the movement of fluid. For women, menstruation, for all of us, different bloods moving through our body in different areas. Let's step the left foot in towards the heel a little bit if there's space, and then you could stay there. Or you could start to bring the left knee in towards you. And we're going to take the hands, wrap them behind the back of that left thigh, and lift that left foot away from the earth. So it's like we've got two kind of right angles with our foot. That bit's done. Cross that one over. Yeah. So have a moment, kind of feel into, does that feel okay for me? Am I really tensing up a body to get there? If the answer is yes, maybe we drop back down to where we were before. If it feels okay, we're going to take a couple more breaths. So this is sometimes called reclined pigeon or swan. As you exhale, let's start to drop that left foot down, unravel the right foot. You might want to bring the knees in towards you. You might want to slide the legs away. So just take a moment for whatever feels good for you. Pop the feet back down onto the ground, take them hip distance apart. We're coming into our second set of bridge. As you breathe in, push through the feet, put the spine away from that. Breathe out, forward. 2 more, just with your own breath. With no rush, even though we know where we're going, we don't know what the experience will be on the other side of the body. We bring the left knee in towards us, give it a little squeeze as we inhale. As we exhale, we turn the knee out, we find that figure 4 shape. Explore the inner line of the leg, where the right heel is. And then maybe you stay here this side, or maybe you start to lift the right foot, spreading the hands behind us, completely up to you. Just steadying the breath. The upper body is as soft as we can allow it to be. Of course, we are lengthening through the arms if we're taking that hold of the back side. Let the jaw soften, the brow soften. 2 more breaths. Next exhale, take that right foot down and unravel the left. Let's take the legs where they want or need to be for your body. So there you are. It might even be that you want to squish the knees from side to side. And then slowly we're going to make our way up to seated position. So if we're rolling up and down the mat, take a good couple of rolls, or we might just turn to the side. Let's arrive into Asana or cross leg, or if you prefer to find. You can always pop your bum on the edge of your spine. As we inhale, we're going to sweep the hands up, join the palms. Exhale, we go to the heart. Take 2. Let's breathe in, the fingertips to the sky. As we breathe out, your left hand comes down, your right fingertips reach up and over. So this all, depends on the length of limbs and all that kind of thing. So if you need something under the left hand, take it. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to circle forward. We inhale to come back up, take it back into our side bend. We exhale to come forward. So just continue like that. Take it at your own pace and however it feels. Never going to hold the right options. That would be terribly confusing. Let's just take a couple more. And we'll meet back in our side bend. So we're really lifting away from the hip and then taking the arm. Take a breath in, we rise back to center. As you breathe out, opposite side, right hand comes down, left hand lifts up the head. Inhale, exhale, let's sink it down. Inhale, raise back up. Exhale back. So again, just continue in the way that works for you. And let's take it back into our side bend. Really lift away from the hip. Roll the hand over. You can gaze ahead, gaze up. Inhale, we come to center, arms to knee. Exhale, fold the body forward. Let's get the arms and the right fingers on the chin towards the chest. Slowly start to rise upwards. Let's roll the shoulders back, take the fingers behind. As we inhale, we draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, just tilt the gaze to the side. Feel as if we're breathing right into the tuck the chin to the chest, walk the hands forwards in the way that works for you. Go onto your hands and so when you get there, just figure out what your body might want in that moment. If you want to stretch out the legs, sway the hips. Just take a little moment to connect. And then we'll bring it into some cat and cows. We inhale, belly drops the heart. Exhale, spine to sky, chin to chest. Take two more, just with the breath. After that second one, but no rush, let's slide the knees wider and the toes towards each other. Nuzzle your bum down as far as you can go. And then as you exhale, slide the bottom down. Absolutely use a block or a bolster with the hands. Inhale, just reach the fingertips forwards. As you exhale, push the bum to the hips. Relax the face, then relax the shoulders, the hands. Make it as soft as you can. Nice and slowly, let's start to come back into our tabletop position. This time we're going to head into downward dog. So we tuck the toes, push the feet back to the heels, find a good foundation with the hands, and lift the back body up. Feet hip distance or wider. Let's inhale and lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, push the heels down to the ground. Two more. So just be mindful not to expand the backs of the legs too much. Whatever feels nice. And then starting to walk, step, or jump the toes to the backs of the wrists. Take your time. We'll stay in a nice low position, just letting the upper body be heavy. And then we start to rise, lift the head, lift the heart, just slowly. Have a little roll of the shoulders, a little shake off if you need it. Wow! Sounds like out of my way. This actually is at home. That's not. He says. So come towards the top of the mat. We're going to get a little bit more there. Inhale, sweep the hands up, draw them back. Exhale, belly knees and fold. Inhale, halfway, flatten the spine. Exhale, forward. Breathe in, lift the head, the heart, the hands, straight the palms. Breathe out to the heart. Take one more like that, just with your own breath. So that's our heart. We're going to add a little bit on. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Here's where it changes. We take a breath into the hand. We breathe out, step the right foot back. And let's take our block in line with that right knee. Left foot comes out nice and wide. So when we turn, we've got those spaces with here. It's going to put up and turn very far. Shoulder and wrist in line, or maybe a little bit behind. As you breathe in, start to turn your chest and heart towards that left thigh. If it feels right, you could lift the hand, but you might want to have hand on here or hand behind that. So you take your neck. Just find a nice foundation to sit there. It is completely up to you. It's just an option. You could tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, but we're still working on turning the body. Steady breath. Let's breathe in the twist. Breathe out, return back to knee, drop the back knee down, remove the block. Inhale, we're going to lift that back knee as we exhale to set. Breathe in, halfway. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lift the head, the heart, and the hands. Rise up. Exhale. So let's go left side. Inhale. In, halfway. Out, forward fold. In, prepare out, left foot steps back, knee drops. Let's reach for the prop. Just pop it where we feel is right. There's different heights as well, so if your arms are slightly shorter than the lower body, you might take it higher. Start to turn in towards that right side. So feel the heart turn, that right shoulder drawing back. You can lift the hands. You can have the hand on the hip, the back. And once you find a steady foundation there, you might turn the back toes and lift the knee. Working on lengthening through that back leg eventually. Breathe in the twist. Breathe out to turn back towards the knee. Placing that block to the side. Bringing the hands onto the mat. Lift the back knee and we'll step. Inhale, halfway to finish the sequence. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, head, heart, and hands. Rise up. As we exhale, let's release to the heart. Just roll the shoulders back. Take a gaze forwards, maybe close the eyes. Take a conscious intentional breath till arrive. Let the shoulders. So before we come into our balance, we just take this moment, pause, let the breath slow, let the body become still. Let's blink the eyes open. We're going to bring the arms up to shoulder height wrists. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, sit into your chair position. So you might adjust feet, track your knees forward if you can. See the toes. We bring the hands to the heart, just to remind us to keep this up the body lifted. So there's different ways we can work with this. We can come onto the right toes, we might stay there. We could cross the right thigh over the left, touch the right toes down on that left side. Another option is we can take that right leg, find that figure 4 position that we had. So whatever you prefer. Take the gaze forward, soften the jaw and the shoulders. Gently pressing the palms. As we inhale, let's start to unravel. See if you can lift that right foot. As you exhale, step the foot back, turn the hips to the long edge of your mat, sweep the arms out. Breathe in, as you breathe out, then nicely into that front knee. Reaching the fingertips away from each other from the center. Into our warrior. So feel into how open your chest and shoulders are now. As we come into side angle, just turning down rather than forwards. So we come to rest our front hand on that. We reach up to the sky if you wish, or bring hand onto hip or hand behind the back. So we're rolling that right shoulder open. So really keeping the chest forward. Yeah, thanks. If you want to challenge yourself, you can take the left fingertips inside this left leg. The fingertips are just kind of like centimeters above the earth. So we've got to reach down as much as we reach up. Big arms triangle. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to turn towards me. Listen to your back leg. It wants to turn. Inhale. Exhale, step forwards. Breathe in, half left. Breathe out, bend the knees, and just let yourself be heavy for a couple of breaths. If you feel okay to, you can rise up, kind of laps. If not, lift the gaze. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Grab a sip of your drink if you want to. And then we'll just meet back into that. You missed this. Just like, I'm going back to my post. So maybe we close the eyes, soften the face and the shoulders. Just rounding through the feet. Forget the first side, doesn't matter, it's gone. Be present with what's happening now. Let's bring the eyes open, bringing the arms out in front of us. Inhale. As we exhale, we find chair. So the reason we see our toes is because if our knees are a little bit back, there's more strength there. So if you bring your knees forwards, you might feel like bring the hands to the heart. Maybe we just come on to the left hip. Maybe we cross the thighs. Maybe we open up through that leg and sit into our hard chair position. So you find your version. Just gazing forwards, steady. As we breathe in, we unravel. Perhaps we lift the left foot away. As we breathe out, we step wide. Sweep your arms out, hips to long edge of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, bend that front knee. Find your warrior two. Try not to look, just feel whether your back arm is kind of drifting down. Just gaze into towards our front. Fingertips. Feel into the openness of the chest as we start to turn into our side angle. Another option is side angle. If we feel like we're really using that front knee too much as the support, is to just reach the hand out instead. So you've not got that support and leaning down. Try the close triangle. If you want to reach down with the fingertips, don't quite touch the floor. And we're reaching down and lifting up at the same time. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to turn towards me. Let the back body turn you into a lunge. Inhale here, exhale to plank. Your version of be on the knees. Let's pop onto the knees, relax the tops. Inhale, shift the body forward, elbows stay tight as we exhale down to the left. Breathe in, we hold the shoulders back. Breathing out, seat to heels. Up to you if you want to come into one more downward facing dog, or just relax into child's pose. Bring down the dog, just bring back to child's pose. And be as soft as you can with the head, the heart, the shoulders, and the hands. Nice and slowly, just start to lift the body. And we're going to come either into a kneeling position or position on your bar, whatever you prefer. So the spine is nice and long. Just perhaps closing the eyes, resting the hands where it feels in. And perhaps you journey back to your breath. Just witnessing the inhale, the exhale, or the unity of breath and body. Maybe there's a word, seed that you planted, so just something to draw us back to being present. Take it to you. Nice. Keep your eyes closed if you wish. As you breathe in, let the chin just drift up towards the sky. Be mindful of the back of the neck. Breathe out, chin to chest. And just continue on. bring the head back to centre. We breathe in at centre. We breathe out with the opposite ear to the right shoulder. Into centre, out and left. And we'll just continue. And then eventually bring the head back to centre. Blinking the eyes open, maybe just a little bit. Gather what you need and bring yourself down onto the back of the body. Arrive with the feet to the earth, the knees to the sky. And just allow the weight of the spine to drop into the mat. Last thing is our twists. Popping the feet to the earth. Just letting your bum nuzzle over to the left. Drop your knees to the right. See if you can keep the upper body nice and close to the earth. So mid-spine is kind of hard. The spine will start to turn in the twist. Our shoulder blades can soften. Our head can be soft. Maybe it rolls to the left. Let's take our time as we bring the head and the knees back to centre. And then slowly just shimmy over to the other side. The eyes closed. Trickles of relaxation will start to run down the head, all the way down. As we come towards us. Bring the knees and the head back to centre. Is there anything else that would feel nice here? A stretch, a wiggle, a massage. And then just start to get yourself into your position for Shavasana. So that can absolutely be on the back, be on the side, seated back, inhale hearts. Taking up as much space as you can and then back of the head stays to the earth, chin just gently touches to the chest. When it's space in the back of the neck, maybe the eyes close, or if that doesn't feel okay, then that's fine. You could slow blink or just take a focus to something in the sky. And just take a couple more moments to scan your own body here. Is there anything that you would like to change? To add even a tiny bit more comfort and trust. As you take a deep intentional breath on the exhale, just commit to the body out to the mat as you relax. Exactly where you're at. You can always come back to your breath. that unity with the body. Maybe aware, attention. Breath. And begin to bring movement back into take your time. Eventually, just taking yourself over onto the side, trying to which one feels to. Second one. And keep your eyes closed, you just gaze as you push into that. Bring yourself up to hearts. Sitting the tall spine, but nice soft shoulders. If you place the hands on the heart, if you place the palms together. And we'll close our practice just with this. The tongue, you can listen to the breath in the moment, and as we breathe out. Yeah. Exhale. Dislodge into chest and yourself. Body, breath, mind. Also each other, show practice. And keep it trusting to guide you and sleep.